Hello everyone, I'm Shanoa Ravendare, and welcome back to Gibbous a Cthulhu Adventure. So we just found out that Bob Olmstead isn't what he seems, or what the voodoo gentleman thinks him to be, and we're trying to figure out where he may have been going after leaving this place. So let's search the room and see what we can find. So we got Barnabas, the portrait, harbor painting, and we got all kinds of stuff to look at. Let's start with Barnabas.
That's Barnabas, if he's to be believed. Impressive looking fella.
I gotta say I like the name Barnabas.
No, I should speak to him.
Okay, fine.
Gotta look around first.
Okay, so let's see here.
Completely empty. Either Olmstead travels light or he's just wearing everything right now.
Kind of the opposite of what you fear.
Or it's just a ruse and he has no need for things like clothes and...
You're going off the deep end, buddy.
Right. Snapping out of it.
Thanks for keeping us grounded, Kitteh.
She doesn't need it. Now I'm traveling light myself.
This is true. Domestic area?
Just a mug and a pitcher of coffee. Nothing to shine any kind of light on this Olmstead character. It is just a hotel room, so it's not really telling me anything. Except the fact that Olmstead drinks coffee. I need nothing from there. A particularly unattractive representative of the Fishmouth population. I'd place him anywhere between fearsomely fishy and repulsively reptilian.
Nice alliteration.
Just, this town, man. Definitely not souvenir material.
Okay.
That big window overlooks the smelly intersection outside. Looks like the only way out, so I guess Olmstead jumped. But we didn't see or hear anything. It's closed from the outside, which makes it even stranger. This just keeps getting more and more complicated.
It really does, Buzz. We've gotten ourselves into something way over our heads.
I don't have a reason to leave this room in such a radical way. Hey, look at that. It's a pretty neat painting of the harbor. Accurate, too.
Really?
Although I don't see old Zadok pictured, so maybe not that accurate.
I really don't know how long Zadok's been there.
You can almost smell the decayed fish through the canvas. Definitely not souvenir material.
Okay. Feathers.
Crow's feathers strewn all over the place. Is this guy some kind of bird enthusiast?
The word you're looking for is ornithophile.
I thought you couldn't read.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh ho ho!
This has got to be some kind of symbol, right? One whose significance eludes me, that's for sure. They're interesting, but not pick up and carry around interesting.
Okay.
A conspicuous piece of paper lying on Olmstein's bed. I really hope it's of some significance.
Yoink. Bizarre breadcrumbs. That's an inverted pyramid, but the base is only 3 sides. Usually pyramids have 4. That's really strange. Olmstein's sign. Anything else? No, so let's see what Barnabas has to say.
I found this drawing. Can you make any sense of it?
Olmstein's sign. Why would he leave it here again?
What is it? What does it mean?
I've seen it before, yes. I know not what it means, but it must have been left here for you.
Me? But how could he know I was coming? And why me again? Why me?
It is the role you play in this, and questioning it is a waste of time.
Jeez Louise, this is...
Roll? What roll? Finding the book was an accident. It was just bad luck.
Okay.
Help me understand more about Olmstead. I need to find him. I need to change my cat back.
That is your stake in all of this?
Hey, that has a name, buddy. Sort of.
Okay, how did you come to know?
How did you come to know of Bob Olmstead?
That is a story for another time.
Okay, why name that?
Why is his name Bob Olmstead? I mean, you call him Other and all that, but his name is so common.
There must be a reason for that, but does it really matter? Not to me.
What's Olmstein's game? Is it good? Is he evil?
These are questions that I cannot outright answer with a yes or no. All I have is my belief and some suppositions, and the former is much more powerful than the latter. If they do exist, maybe the answers are not meant for the likes of us. What we must do is play our roles.
What belief?
I believe I must try and stay by his side, and right now I am failing at that.
What was Olmstead up to here in Fishmouth?
Perhaps checking on some seeds he had planted.
Oh man, I just know you're speaking figuratively and it's just that cryptic stuff again that drives me mad. No offense, but why can't you just talk like normal people?
I'm not normal people.
Of course you're not. But is there anything helpful you can tell me about Olmstead?
I can tell you some things, I guess. He might seem ever-changing, yes, but balance and rules, these too are in his nature. Self-imposed balance and rules.
I'm sure you can be more specific than that. What rules?
Do you ever watch the moon buzz koan?
Occasionally.
Yeah, occasionally.
There is something about it, its phases. They seem to correlate to important events and to how he affects this world. But in which way exactly? You'll need to find out on your own.
The Necronomicon. You seem to know more about it than I do. What is it?
Many things. We might call it holy, and we might be mistaken. Holy as in not of this world.
Debatable, but do go on.
It changes things.
Sherlock Holmes over here.
It chooses roles. It alters the very nature of things. But it does it when it wants, or when the stars are right. And if it makes its way into the wrong hands, it ends existence itself.
Well, that's encouraging. But mine are not the wrong hands, right? Right?
They're not the most competent. That much is clear.
No, they are not, I think.
Why does it keep changing?
The Necronomicon is chaos in written, volatile form.
What do its pages hold? What language is it written in, and what does it all mean?
I've never read it, nor do I want to. All I have to go on are rumors and whispers, but both hold more and more power in this world. As for the meaning of the words, some of them are most probably incantations, or instructions of some kind.
Instructions?
Yes, and stories.
Stories? What stories?
It does not matter now. You must focus on your next move.
Would it be safer in your hands? You do seem to know a lot more about it.
No! No. Maybe I fear it more than you do. But that is not why I refuse it. It is not for me to bear it.
Yeah, I guess I needed to turn Kitteh back.
Yes, you
Buzz,
need
you
to
are
do that.
such a moron. Oh my gosh, Buzz, you're such a moron. That's not why the book chose you to be the one to carry it. This is... So I wonder what role it chose for Dawn. Because it didn't come to Dawn, it came to Buzz. But now Dawn's gotten mixed up with that trapezohedron thing. It left the Haunter's mark on him. So what is that going to mean? Maybe we shouldn't give him the... I don't know. This is getting weird.
You said the book is pure chaos, but Olmstead is about rules and balance? How does that work?
You make a good point. For a while now, I've been suspecting there must exist a counterpoint to the chaotic tome. If there is such a thing, it should be sought out before it's too late.
Great, but I have no leads, no nothing. Can you help out in any way?
I am considering it. Let me think about it.
What was that?
I think they're coming. The stairs. Damn it! Quick, out the window!
Are you serious? It's really up high!
Have faith. You can make it. I'll hold them back.
But I don't know what to do or where to go or...
There's no time. Go! Go!
Out the window, Buzz.
Find peace. Find peace.
Wow.
Hey there, Buzz. Fancy running into you.
Mr. Kitteh!
Please, call me Don. Welcoming town, Fishmouth, ain't it?
Yeah, lovely. Boy, am I glad to see you. You okay, Don?
Well, I have no shoes and I don't know where we're running, but aside from that, I'm all right. You headed my way. Got a thing or two to catch up on.
Let's talk about it in Darkham. Taxi!
Wow.
All right, we should be safe in here. I hope. Better keep the lights down.
You don't happen to have any cat food lying around, do you?
Huh. I keep forgetting it can speak.
It? Rude.
Look, I let you two rest all the drive here from Fishmouth, but now it's time for us to buck up, get our coconuts situated, and work out where we're at.
Right. So, what happened to you?
I cracked lid in the underbunk of some lunatic cult. These guys were also after the Necronomicon, but apparently you gave them the slip. Not the sharpest crayons in the box.
The Starry Knowledge Cult.
Yeah, how'd you know? Anyway, they kneel and keel to some kind of rock what came from the stars. Supposed to croak ya or give you some kind of vision beyond time if you lay your mitts on it.
So, did you?
Now I glow in the dark. The Haunter's Mark, they call it. Ain't something I'd believe if I read it in the pulps, but now it's on me, I can't deny it. Things have definitely gone 15 shades of bizarro. And there's a talking cat.
Again, I'm right here. Rude.
Whoa. Did you try using your power?
I didn't get the chance. I snuck out and crept around those smelly streets until I saw you legging it. That's about it. What you got?
Well, I read from the book and now Kitty talks. Well, there's that. Then I visited a voodoo dude who told me to look for this Bob Olmstead guy in Fishmouth. Long story short, Olmstead had already left, but I did meet your employer. Fella by the name of Barnabas. Pretty big guy, white dreadlocks and beard, maybe in his 50s.
Huh. I'll have to look him up in my files.
Yeah, well, Barnabas is convinced Olmstead is of almost, divine nature. And there's also another cult called the Esoteric Order of Dagon, and they're about to have their creepy festival in Fishmouth soon. Oh, and there's a guy called the Butcher. Oh, just saying it all out loud makes my head spin.
I know about those esoteric weirdos. Not the first time they completely shut off Fishmouth to do God knows what. Butcher. Those starry kooks mentioned him.
All Barnabas told me was to keep the Necronomicon away from the Butcher at all cost. And you know what's weird? Barnabas hired you to find the book, but he wouldn't take it when I offered it.
Strange. Well, he did pay up front, so he's all right as far as I'm concerned. So, what do we do now?
You, wanna help?
Kid, strange and mysterious are why I work this beat. Now that I've lost my shoes and my hand is all magic-like, this old bloodhound ain't going back to the kennel until he's got some answers.
Boy, am I glad to hear that. Alright, well, there's two things. One, apparently there must be some item that counterbalances the Necronomicon's chaos, so we should probably look for that. And two, Barnabas told me to find peace. I kinda wanna research that online. You do have internet, right?
Yeah, there should be some in that laptop thing.
Oh, brother.
You look into that. I want to see what this Haunter's Mark is all about. A big, bad, weird world awaits out there. No one seems to be peeking in. Good. Nah, not yet. Still got things to do here.
Is this the place, Joey?
Sure is.
How are we gonna get this desk up the stairs? Couldn't you got a lighter one?
Shut up and do your job, Vince.
Whoa, you sounded eerie. And you were talking in a couple of different voices.
Never been much of a thespian, so I guess the Haunter's Mark does work.
I think you were channeling the movers. How long ago was that?
I don't know. Years. I had a feeling I shouldn't tip the short, annoying one.
Well, you can now legit read the past.
Future would have probably been more helpful, but I'm not complaining. All right, give me a minute to look up this Barnabas fella.
Okay, so that is very cool. So when we use the Haunter's Mark on things, it lets us hear something related to the past of that object. From Don's notes. Ran into Buzz running down the street as soon as I tore that Starry Knowledge temple wall down. Turns out we were in Fishmouth. That explains the stench. Made it to the office in one piece. Well, 3 pieces. Myself, Buzz, and his talking cat. Yeah, the cat talks, and it's not the only supernatural development since the hand I grabbed the shining trapezohedron with glows and is all magic-like. Turns out I might be able to read the past. Wonder what else this case has in store for me. Pretty good summary of what's happened. In your safe.
That's my safe. Right now it's guarding a whole lot of nothing.
Really?
It'll come in handy. Someday.
Aw.
Nothing in there.
Okay. Do it the Haunter's Mark.
Ugh! Drag this all the way up here and I bet it's empty, Joey. I bet it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Vince. Man, those were some judgmental movers.
Yeah, they were. Yeah?
That's Cornelia. I should give her a sprinkle. She's a good office companion. Doesn't judge, only requires water.
Yeah.
I care about her.
Aw, Don.
She's just a plant, damn it.
Don likes his... Yeah.
But I care about her.
Hey, if it's wrong to care about the plant that keeps you company in your office, then there's a whole lot of people that need help. So I'm not going to judge you for it.
She's fine where she's at.
I thought maybe that would let me water her. What's the Haunter's Mark say?
Did you hear that, Joey? This guy's talking to his plant. He named it and everything.
Man's probably lonely, Vince. Leave it at that. Maybe I'm a little lonely. Oh well.
Aw, Don. Oh, you're blind.
The number 1 cause of horizontally intermittent tan. Occupational hazard. Well, you know, clients sort of expect them.
That's true, it's pretty...
Nah, I'd rather not open them more. It's best we don't alert anyone to our presence.
Yeah, because standing in front of your door with no blinds on it was totally not going to do that.
Hey, Joey, check it out. Venetian blinds. Guy thinks he's Sam Spade or something.
Let's just get that desk up here, Vince.
Well, Joey seems a decent enough guy. Kitty?
That there's Kitteh.
Yes, it is.
For a talking animal, she's pretty uncommunicative.
Well, she's a cat. Cats, keep to themselves.
She doesn't like me. Can't say the feeling's mutual. She's mean and tight-lipped. I can appreciate that. Hey, Kitteh.
Is it important?
No.
Let me know when it is.
Okay, Kitteh.
Oh, that's fair.
I don't think the Haunter's Mark works on her.
Okay. Lomas.
Those belong to the guy what rented here before me. Never cared enough to take him down. Psychic Evaluator, Diploma of Excellence. Hey, they're conversation pieces.
Yeah, I would definitely ask questions about that. Maybe that's how you got mixed up in this whole supernatural mess that you're in.
I don't have a use for them. No one does.
I don't know, probably the guy before you did.
Can you believe this guy, Joey? Didn't even bother taking those old diplomas down.
That says something about a man, Vince. Don't ask me what, though.
And those movers really were judgmental. What about the laptop?
That's my laptop. I barely ever use the thing. it's being put to good use. I'm a hands-on guy myself. Everyone with a search engine in their pocket is a detective nowadays.
You think this guy goes incognito? You think his browsing history is open up? You want to look at it? Want to take a peek? The way that guy looks and dresses, I doubt he even knows how to turn the stupid thing on.
Aww. It's rude.
Just my desk. Nothing special.
Really?
It's functional. Does its job. Nothing useful inside of it.
Ugh, man, this thing must weigh a ton. This guy better tip well. Wouldn't count on it, Vince. He ain't for money, I can tell you that.
Buzz?
It's Buzz. I guess we're sort of partners now. Never really needed a partner, but I can use the company.
Oh yeah, because you totally wouldn't have gotten to where you are right now without everything that Buzz has done.
He's nothing like me. Maybe it's
True.
for the best.
Hey, they say the opposites, two halves of a whole or something like that.
The Haunter's Mark doesn't work on him.
Okay, so it looks like a Haunter's Mark doesn't work on living beings, just inanimate ones. Get that information from... Let's look at the filing cabinet.
That's my file cabinet. Call me old-fashioned. Go ahead.
Okay, Don, you're old-fashioned.
My life's work. Mostly consisting of hoodlums, thugs, and weirdos.
Oh, so, people like you. Well, I mean, you're not a hoodlum or a thug, but you are pretty weird. Especially now that you have the Haunter's Mark.
Who even still uses file cabinets, Joey? Just don't drop it on my toes again, Vince.
Aw. Yikes.
Let's see here.
Oh. Get into all the drawers? Vicky Legon? Oh, wow. Oh my god. There's a lot of files in his filing cabinet. Cat. Unknown amount of 9 lives depleted. Occupation kitten snatcher. Known crimes: snatching of kittens, stealing of tuna, and also avocados for some reason. Known affiliation: at least 7 street cats. Known relatives: the biggest bunch of kittens you'll ever see, plus a dog that thinks it's a cat. Tomcat is the only known moniker of a notorious kitten snatcher currently active in and around the Darkham area. Very little is known about her true identity, but suppositions exist pertaining to her motivation. She just loves kittens and can't help herself. Pretty obvious if you think about it, really. Animal care advocates need not worry, though. All evidence points to the victims of kitty napping being whiskered off to a remote lair that could be, for all intents and purposes, described as cat heaven. Treats everywhere, massive wall-to-wall scratch posts, and literal pools full of catnip. Darkham residents are advised to keep a watchful eye on their kittens, but also should be consoled by the fact that if Tomcat does manage to snatch them, the cute little furballs are probably better off. Just get another kitten, okay? Current status unknown. Okay, I'm betting that these files are based on the people who worked on this game. That's neat. That's really neat. Oh, wow. There's so many. Moxie Scamson. That's a name. Avian Romulus Fennis. Essie Jessie the Artsy. Oh my goodness. Jeez Louise. JS. There's nothing there. Okay. There's just, oh my gosh. There's a lot of these. I don't think we have time to go through all of these. But I mean, definitely you should check out this game because it's pretty cool. So definitely would recommend, checking out the game, going through. I'm actually going to go back on my own time and take a look at all those files because, the folks that worked on this game put a lot of work into it. Dan Dimitrescu. Wonder if he's a vampire. Nope, doesn't say. Let's see, who were we looking for? Oh, Barnabas. There we go. Barnabas Busara. Age unknown, occupation unclear, once overheard calling himself a hunter of evils. Known crimes unclear, suspicions of vigilantism. Known affiliations, Hostis Tenebris. Known relatives, one daughter, Peace. Little is known about the Hostis Tenebris and its supposed leader Barnabas Busara, with very few suspected members, and none but 2 semi-officially confirmed, Busara himself and his daughter Peace. It is widely suspected that they are in permanent conflict with several cults and have possibly sprung up as a response to said cult's activity. Busara, their supposed leader, has not been directly tied to any kind of criminal activity, but somehow his name tends to be in some way or other linked to the most prominent occult-related events in the criminal underworld, if more in a hindering or surveilling than a participatory fashion. Justice Tenebris seems to take the secret part of secret society very seriously, so that other than the supposed names of the 2 foremost members, nothing is really known about them. Current status unknown. Okay, so that explains what he was saying about find Peace. He wants us to find his daughter. I was gonna say something to Buzz about that.
Hey, Buzzinski, I think I got something on that find peace thing. I don't believe Barnabas was trying to guide you to a life of mindfulness and meditation. He's got a daughter called Peace. Peace Busara.
Oh, of course, that makes sense.
Got any ideas?
Got any ideas?
On it.
Somebody else who hums when they're searching?
I think I got it. I found Peace Busara's blog.
That was...
Oh, her blog. Right. What is that?
Oh, well, the latest entry's pretty cryptic. It just says land beyond the forest and a bunch of numbers. Okay, these must be spatial coordinates. Tracking them down now.
Oh, Buzz.
Man, this is just like in the movies.
And I was right. She's in Forumaris, Transylvania, Romania.
Well, well. Hey, here's an idea. Feel like visiting your ancestral home, Kerwin?
Are you kidding me? More than anything.
Heck
But
yeah.
I'm hopelessly broke and...
Don't worry about it. Barnabas paid well, and I want to see this thing through.
awesome.
Found anything worth examining on your trip to Fishmouth?
Actually, yes. Barnabas called it Olmstein's sign. He apparently left it on purpose so that I could find it. Here it is. No idea what it means.
Look at this.
It's that mysterious sign Buzz found back in Fishmouth. I should really use my newly acquired power on it.
You know, I think that's a pretty heavy-handed hint.
Flamel's abode.
Flamel's abode. Did I hear that right?
I think so. Does it ring a bell?
There's one famous Flamel I know of, and he's, well, was an alchemist. Looking it up.
Pretty useful thingamabob, that laptop.
51 Rue de Montmorency, Paris, France. 14th century alchemist Nicolas Flamel's ancient home.
Alchemist, huh? Could tie into the whole balancing chaos thing. Alright, looks like that's my destination.
European road trip. So, when do we leave?
A time better than now.
No better time than now.
Radical.
Yeah, radical.
Hey. Pick up on it. Hey, that was the end of chapter 3.